In ancient Rome, there was a remarkable advancement in understanding the world, yet this progress was accompanied by a curious blend of myths and superstitions. These misconceptions often led to some rather peculiar assertions, particularly in the realm of animal biology, which, from our modern standpoint, can be quite amusing. For instance, the Romans mistakenly believed that queen bees were actually kings and thought that these bees collected honey, the primary sweetener of the era, as if it were a form of dew. This was just one of many misconceptions about bees. As J.C. McKeown highlights in his book, Cabinet of Roman Curiosities, there was a common but erroneous belief that bees could spontaneously generate from the decaying carcass of an ox. Although no farmer would actually waste a cow for this purpose, the poet Virgil vividly described such a process in Book 4 of the Georgics. Other bizarre beliefs included Varro's and Pliny's assertions that goats breathe through their ears. A Greek poem from the early 3rd century, the Synegetia, even suggested that wild goats could breathe through a channel between their horns and could be suffocated by sealing their horns with wax. Pliny, in his Natural History, poetically claimed that seal skins retained a sensation of the sea, bristling as the tide receded. Additionally, it was thought that snakes had a fondness for wine. Aristotle noted in his History of Animals that drunk vipers could be captured by placing them in ceramic pots near stone walls. Salamanders were believed to extinguish fires, according to Aristotle. While this sounds fantastical, it's important to remember that people of the time also believed in dragons. Pliny wrote of a precious stone, dracontitis, said to be found in a dragon's brain, which could only form if the creature's head was severed while alive, as its dying rage would otherwise prevent the gem's formation. Galen humorously suggested that those who ate horse or donkey meat were akin to donkeys themselves, as noted in his book on the slimming diet. Despite horse meat being valued in many modern European cultures, it was not a staple in Roman or Greek diets, except in dire situations. Aristotle also entertained the notion of spontaneous generation, though he limited this phenomenon to small, insignificant creatures emerging from water, sand, and mud, animated by the sun or heat. These historical misconceptions, while humorous today, offer a fascinating glimpse into the blend of observation and imagination that characterized ancient Roman thought.